Hello everyone. Now before we move in to understand about different sources individually, let us first know that how could we classify all these sources. So they can be classified broadly into two categories. First is the renewable sources of energy and second is the non-renewable sources of energy. So let us first understand about what does these renewable sources mean. Now, as the name suggests, these are the sources which can be regenerated, or we can say that their supply is unlimited. So, they are also called as inexhaustible sources of energy because we can get energy from them for an indefinite amount of time. These sources constitutes energy from the sun, from the wind, from flowing water, from ocean waves, or earth, etc. Now we can consider even wood as a source of renewable energy. But in considering wood as the renewable source, we have to plant the trees regularly and we have to take good care of them so that we can ensure that we are getting a continuous supply of firewood. So we can consider wood as a source of renewable energy if we could plant trees on a regular basis. Now, if we try to understand the energy from renewable sources, let us consider this. Now, we consider environment as the source here, and the energy from this environment is either used directly by us or it is either used indirectly. First, it is being converted into some useful source of energy by using some device like solar panel or solar cells, which you will study later on. So it is first converted indirectly in some form so that we could utilize it, and then it is then transferred to some usable form by using this device. Now you may find out that since energy is directly coming from the environment, so we can say that till the environment is there, like sun or wind or ocean are there, will be getting this type of energy. So we can say that renewable sources are non-lasting sources. Now let us have a look on the second sources of energy, which is non-renewable sources of energy. Now as the name suggests, these are the sources which cannot be regenerated, or we can say that the reserve is limited, and hence they are also called as exhaustible sources of energy, as once they are used they cannot be made again. Now these sources constitute energy from the fossil fuels like coal, petroleum and natural gas. Now let us look at the utilization of energy from the non-renewable sources. Now unlike renewable sources, we cannot use energy directly from non-renewable sources. We have to convert this energy from non-renewable sources into some usable form and then use that energy. So some device is used to convert the energy from non-renewable source into some usable form. So first of all, energy is being transferred from this non-renewable source to this device, and then the device transfer that energy into some usable form, and hence we use that energy. After the use of energy, some energy is being discarded again to the environment. So we can see that the energy is not coming back to this non-renewable source. Hence, we can say that once this non-renewable source is used completely, no energy is coming back to this source, and hence it is not being rebuilt. And since it is not being rebuilt once after the use, we can say that the non-renewable source is an exhaustible source of energy. So we can say once they are used, they cannot be rebuilt.